Howdy, I'm Tex. You're watching Adventure Agents, and for the next 3 days, me and my son Axe will be trapping and making delicious soup from invasive rats and mongoose, camping on the lava flows of the big island of Hawaii, testing out my custom-made cocoa climber, and witnessing up close the raw power of Pele as Kilauea erupts before our very eyes. If you're new here, my name's Patrick, Texas South, Tex for short. This is my son Axe, Axe for short, and we're about to go hunt some rats. The rats here are invasive and nocturnal, so we're not really going to be hunting them as much as we're going to be trapping them. One of the best ways I can think of to figure out where to set a trap to catch an animal is to find its food source. And I happen to know these rats love to eat coconuts. So do I. We have that in common. And before Axe and I flew out here, I used satellite GPS systems to figure out where coconut trees were. So here we are. There's some coconut palms there and here. I can see one of the coconut trees right now, way off in the distance there. Axe went way ahead of me. A noni tree. Oh, that's that stinky fruit, right?
Yeah.
Here's one that fell. Oh, look at that. What is that? It smells like rotten cheese.
A rotten rat.
I wonder if rats eat that.
Think you
Hopefully
eat
not, because we're gonna eat the rats, so. Okay, so I just met a local gentleman back here, and he's telling me that the coconuts in this area, the grove, is actually a sacred place. So we're gonna head over to another coconut grove over here that's not sacred in the same way that this place is. So I made this custom coconut tree climber right here from scratch, from stuff I got online at Home Depot. And I'm really excited to test it out on a coconut tree. Axe is way ahead of me, way off in the distance there. Teenagers, they're so impatient. But he's seen on the map where we're headed, so he knows where to go. Axe! There's a little coconut grove. I'll bet he's right in there. Axe! There he is. He's a smart kid. He's good at finding his way to places. Hey!
Hello.
Found a coconut grove.
Yeah.
Good job. Those coconuts look good.
See all those shavings?
What?
Those are from the guava. A rat.
Oh my gosh.
A rat picked it and ate
Dude.
it.
So Axe found this guava down here, and something with little teeth had been eating it. That's almost 100% a rat. So we got evidence of a rat here. Nice. Here's a guava tree, and it's right here next to the coconut trees. So yeah, I think we found the right spot to set our rat traps. Yeah, that's like 25 feet in the air. That'd be a good little tree to test my coconut climber on. All right, so the Cocoa Climber 2000 here comes with extra soft footing. But before we get that out, I want to find some sprouted coconuts. Sprouted coconuts are so delicious. I'll show you what they are in just a second when I find one. Nope. There's one right there. See that? But the sprout's too big. You don't see any over there?
There's like 10, but they're all...
Ah, here's one. There we go. That's perfect. This machete is a piece of junk. Ah, look at that. See that spongy texture there? That's good. Refreshing.
Yeah.
So it's about 3:30 in the afternoon. These rats are nocturnal, and so I don't want to set the traps until later on in the evening. The reason for that is there's another invasive species that's around here, the mongoose. I'm not trying to catch mongoose. The mongoose prefer to come out during the day. So if I set a trap right now, almost guaranteed I'll catch a mongoose. So while we're waiting for the sun to set, let's climb a coconut tree and get some good coconuts. This coconut tree is looking a little shabby here.
That one looks like it has good coconut.
Yeah, very good coconuts. In case you didn't notice, that coconut tree doesn't have a head. Somebody cut its head off. Probably an epic coconut tree battle. One of the coconut trees like, off with your head. Yeah, it's solid underneath. Behold, the Cocoa Climber 2000. I made it from a mini hunting stand, luxury knockoff Crocs from Walmart, some zip ties, little bits of PEX pipe, and a Master Lock cinch cable lock. Cut the cable off coming out here and attached it right here. You slide the cable through, lock it, and then the cable won't come out. Now, in my younger and more foolish days, I would just climb this tree without any gear. But I've got 4 kids and a wife that loves me dearly, so I'm gonna be extra safe. So I've got a safety harness here and the Cocoa Climber 2000. So how this works is I have my harness line here. I move this up as far as I can, and then I use my legs to pull the climber up. Bring this up. Then I move this on up as high as I can again. So now I'm hanging completely on my harness, no weight on this. Now as you can see, this gap has grown quite a bit, and that's why I have this adjustable cable. And that's why I have this little key attached to this bungee here. Stick it into the lock here, unlock it, tighten the cable up, lock it again, and pull the key out so it doesn't break off. All right, there we go. That gap's a lot better now. As we move up the coconut tree, it gets thinner and thinner all the way up to the top there. All right, time to tighten this up again a bit. This is what you call the hillbilly coconut climber. Showing my true Texas roots here. All right. Oh, gosh. Whew. If I put any weight on my toes, this happens. Oh, I know that this will, no matter what, save my life, but it is scary when that happens. All right, we made it. These coconuts actually look pretty good, so I'm excited. These rats are really good at climbing trees. I'm half expecting there's a rat nest up here somewhere. Just gonna jump out at me at any moment now. Yeah, if these coconuts fall on a hard surface, they'll bust open and we'll lose all the water in them. Unfortunately, these are right above me, so I don't want them to fall on me. I'll push them over that side, put this one down. Oh gosh. Oh boy, that hit those rocks, but I think it's okay. These coconuts look really good. Woo! Yeah.
There's one more right up above you.
Oh, I can actually just get this one with my hand. Spin it. Spin. Oh, Axel, look out! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That coconut almost just hit you, dude. I am so sorry. I almost just destroyed Axe with a coconut. He was a good distance away, but I fumbled the coconut like I fumbled a football or something. So you can see this PEX pipe here. It just kind of rolls down. But when my heel's putting pressure on the back of the stand, and it's pulling these up against the tree, and they don't roll.
I can grab you a bucket full of water and you can jump off and place it on the ground right before you fall.
Like Minecraft up in here. Oh, shoot. And to remove this from the tree, you just stick the key in the lock here, unlock the cable, pull it out, and there we are. Coco Climber 2000, folks. This will be in mass production soon. Trust your life to it.
This one seems the best.
All right. Watch them fingers. I once met a guy named Four Finger Coco Steve. Cut off one of his fingers with a machete while cutting up coconuts. I don't actually remember what his name was, but he had a missing finger from coconuts.
What's he called? Four-fingered Coco Steve?
That is an amazing coconut right there. Yeehaw.
That's amazing.
Look how tender that meat is. Super tender jelly there. Not too thin, not too thick. Papa Bear says just right. Oh. So Axel cut a little slice of the coconut here as a spoon. And if the meat's soft enough, you can scoop it out with it. Oh, wow, dude, that works so good. Axe is a resourceful kid. Good to have around in a pinch. So good. I'm gonna stash this coconut in our backpack so we can take it back to camp for later. All right, well, the sun's started to get low in the sky, so it's time to go ahead and set our rat traps out. So we have two different rat trap methods here. We have this cage here. Flip this thing down, stick that through the eye hole, stick the bait in that little tray right there, and then the rat comes along, steps on here to get to the bait, boop, this thing closes, can't get out. And then we have this bucket method here. It's got this little ladder, the rats climb up there, you put the bait there, they go to get the bait, and whoops, they fall down on the bucket. These buckets aren't rat traps, they're mouse traps, but we'll see if it works. Yeah, well,
that looks like a good spot down in there.
All right, oh, if you put a glob of peanut butter, let's put some jerky in there too, just in case.
That looks delicious.
Oh, yummy. All right, trap one set. This looks a lot like poo.
The rat's gonna be like,
All right. Yeah, this is a game trail. You can see there and there. I think that wild pigs are in and out of here.
You got a baby pig in the trap?
Yeah. Baby back ribs. So I'm gonna double dip this spot. I'm gonna put the cage trap here and the bucket trap here. Put a drop of poo right there. Oh, that's so gross. It really does look like poo though. I want to see how this all goes down, so I set up a game camera here. I at least want to put coconut in one of the traps. I know these rats eat coconuts because I've heard the locals tell stories about that, and I've also seen coconuts that have holes that have just been chewed right into them, and the only thing I could think of around here that could do that is a rat. So we're gonna hike back to camp, get a good night's sleep, and come back out here in the morning after breakfast and see if we caught any rats.
He is the oldest of the Ents. The morning is wearing away.
So this is base camp for our adventures here on the east side of the Big Island. It's a 7,000 square foot lava lot that we purchased for $10,000. The cheapest land you can buy in Hawaii. And the reason for that is because at any moment the volcano could start erupting again and lava could just flow right over this. Not really prime investment real estate, to say the least. Tomorrow I can show you the lot and the cabin a little bit more. Right now, we're gonna cook some dinner. Dinner tonight is bone-in ribeye steak cooked in tallow. I'm extra hungry from all that hiking and coconut tree climbing, so I'm also throwing a scrambled egg in here with my steak. Look how orange that yolk is. Look at that. This probably won't be as good as ratatouille soup, but if you've never tried honey on steak, you're missing out.
This one's not bad.
That steak was amazing. All right, now I gotta cook one for Axe. Okay, so Axel, check it out.
What is it?
Do you see that glow, that red glow beneath the moon?
Yeah.
That glow is the glow of the heat of the lava on the clouds.
And you can see it going up from the bottom.
That's what's making that glow in the clouds right now, live. This camera is live watching the lava spew up from Kilauea right now. So the volcano is erupting, and it is very close to us. That is the same volcano that caused all of the lava that now covers this area that we're on right now. Also a little scary that we could wake up in the middle of the night and a fissure has opened up around here nearby. So anyways, on that note, we are going to play a little Pokemon and try to get a good night's sleep. And even as we speak, right now, there could be a Rattata in one of our traps. Good night. We'll see you in the morning. Firstly, after breakfast, we're going to go check and see if we caught a Rattata. Good morning, everyone. Oh, check it out. That's a gold dust dig, Echo. Good luck sign. So this is Lava Land. It's just a bunch of bare lava. The hut we built here is a real basic design. It's got 4-foot pads, bamboo siding here, and a real simple metal roof. It's not much, but it's great for camping in. All right, let's get some breakfast going and we'll go check our rat traps. So Axe's breakfast is a bacon and eggs sandwich, and my breakfast is beef tenderloin, sausages, and eggs. My pre-breakfast breakfast is a giant strawberry papaya. Oh my gosh, this tenderloin is so good. So I don't know if you can see this, but Kilauea is still erupting. After rat soup, I think we're gonna go see the volcano. All right, we're finally off to go check our rat traps. Yeah, the rat traps are right down there. Look at that tree.
Oh, that's one of those lahuna.
Oh, yeah, lahua.
No, literally, I just saw it right there. That's the first thing that popped up.
Wow. Ow! Yeah, this fresh lava stone here is really sharp, like glass.
Things have gone evilly since Theodred fell.
All right, here we are. There's the traps right over there.
Oh, there's a bucket.
Oh, buddy.
Huge rat.
Oh, look at that. It's a male. You can see the male parts there. Oh my gosh, Axel. Look what we got on the other trap.
A mongoose?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, that.
Rat and mongoose soup.
Those mongoose are fierce predators. Ferocious.
I'll hunt you.
So I know it can't bite me, but I'm still kind of freaked out.
Hello. It ate all the peanut butter.
What sounds better, rat goose soup or mongrat soup.
Rat goose.
Rat goose soup. That sounds like something different entirely. All right, so it's the tale of two invasive species here. The rats were brought here to Hawaii accidentally by, whoa, gosh, by European ships. And these rats loved to eat cane sugar, and they would decimate the cane sugar fields. So they decided to bring over this mongoose from India to control the rat population. But the problem is the rats here are mostly nocturnal, and the mongoose is really angry at me, mostly comes out during the day. So these two don't really have a lot of opportunity to meet. The mongoose is a voracious predator, would definitely kill the rats, but because it comes out during the day, doesn't really control the population very well. And now we have two very invasive species here that just exploded on the island. The mongoose just decimate native bird populations. And the rats here, well, they do all kinds of damage. But don't worry, Hawaii, we are going to make soup out of these two.
Wow.
Man, you love that.
Yeah, but something.
All right, so we're gonna hide these two in a bit of a shady spot here. So the only thing that sounds more delicious than rat goose soup is rat goose soup with fresh caught fish from the ocean. So we're gonna give fishing a shot here. These kinds of lava formations are so cool.
What the heck?
You can see how like twisted and curled as it hardened. Really brittle.
There you go.
Fish on.
Rock fish. Oh, the line got stuck on the rock and it's...
Oh no.
We liked how those tasted, didn't we?
That's a pretty big triggerfish. They're really delicious. Now run. That's a wrasse. 2, 1. Go. That was a flying fish for a little bit.
Yeah.
Paul pa'a is what they call this. It's a pretty big one too. You wanna keep it?
Yeah.
All right, well both Axe and I hooked fish and we got 2 to take home. Let's head back and get our rat and our mongoose.
Keep well the Lord of the mark till I return.
Ratty, mongoose. All right, you carry the rat, I'll get the mongoose. One more thing I gotta get before we leave. Told my 2 younger kids, Hummingbird and Cedar, I'd bring them back a sprouted coconut. There we go, that looks like a good one. Got one more here for me and Axe. All right, we're headed back to camp now to make some rat goose soup. All right, get these 2 in the shade here. All right, so rat goose soup is gonna take a long time to make, and I'm hungry right now after all that hiking, so we're gonna cook up these fish first. They call them triggerfish because they got this trigger-looking bone at the top of their body here. Yeah.
Those would just...
All right, so this triggerfish here, you just peel back the skin. Most scales don't hold together like this, but it's more like armor. Like.
Mmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like the triggerfish better though.
Yeah.
You like triggerfish better too? The polepaw has a bunch of little bones. The triggerfish just has this big skeleton that comes right off. So we're not just gonna make ordinary rat goose soup. We're gonna make gourmet rat goose soup. So we got some spring onions here, squash, garlic, celery, and some oregano.
That's definitely enough. I already have like 4. Another tiny one.
We also got an onion. Yeah, that's good. So that's the vegetable base for our rat goose soup. 25 points, almost into 50.
Yeah.
So from this point on, once you catch them. So, if you saw that in the shop window, would you buy it?
I would call the police.
You go turn the stove on and get the pot of water boiling. So I've eaten mongoose before, but I've never eaten rat. It just sounds a lot more gross eating a rat than a mongoose. Last time we caught a mongoose, I didn't eat it because I saw that mongoose trying to eat a poison cane toad. And if you eat the toxin in a poison cane toad, it'll kill you. And I was like, if I eat the mongoose that eats the poison cane toad, will I die? Fortunately, I made a new friend. He told me that he has not seen any poison cane toads in this area. They're more inland, so I'm not worried about this mongoose eating poison cane toads. Their fur is really soft.
So soft.
Yeah. I actually saw some people in India, which is the only other place I could find where somebody was eating a mongoose. They just chopped the mongoose into ground meat, bones and all, and they cooked it into some kind of curry dish. I don't know. We'll see if it works out. All right. That's more. So first we're gonna cook this delicious ground rat and mongoose up in some beef tallow. Got this water heating up over here. I'm gonna dump the vegetables in it. Ooh. And we'll just stir that up with our trusty rusty spoon here. So I cook all the pink out of this meat. Now I'm gonna add some water. Can you pour that in there? Yeah, that's good. I want to cook this so well. I've never eaten rats before. They can carry some really dangerous bacteria. I don't want to risk anything happening to my health, and especially my son's health. So we're just gonna let this cook for a very long time. Oh, that's good. All right, so we're not gonna be working with raw meat anymore, and so I am just going to clean the heck out of my hand fingernails. I'm also cleaning off all the tools that any of that raw meat touched. I have been touching the camera, so we're gonna have to give you guys a bit of a bath here. All right, there we go, all clean. Oh man, this is looking good. And this is simmering really well. Oh, look at that. Kilauea is still going off. That's Kilauea right now.
What the heck?
Dude, we should go drive up and see it tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna go watch a volcano erupt tonight. Take that, Caterpie. I'm just putting more and more water in here and I'm boiling it down, boiling it down. I'm trying to break those bones down too.
This paper stuff?
Throw it on there. Yeehaw! We got a campfire. All right, folks. I think we're gonna call this done. In with the vegetables here. Alrighty, this is looking like rat goose soup here. And one other thing the rat goose soup needs. That's rice noodles. Deal on that in there. Cover it up. D-O-N-E, done.
Well, it's ready.
Yeah, that's good. So here we are. First bite of rat goose soup. Bones. Didn't cook the bones enough, I guess.
Ow! Trying to break it, but it's not. It tastes good.
It does taste really good, but those bones are a problem. I thought they would break down a lot more.
Ow.
So it looks like we would have to either boil these down more or pressure cook the bones. Man, that is so good. That one was big enough for choke on. Trying to think of what this tastes like.
To me, it tastes like rats.
This is mostly mongoose soup, so we'll call it mongrat soup. That was delicious. There are a lot of rats and mongoose around here. I mean, a lot. So theoretically, if we were like the only ones hunting rats and mongoose, we could probably survive for a very long time just eating that. All right, well, we got an erupting volcano to go see. Let's get out of here.
So that its courses were all twisted and disordered.
So it's so crowded that we had to park on the street down a way. So we're gonna have to hike up to the viewing point for the volcano. A lot of people here. We'll see how this goes. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is the best spot ever. We just like randomly walked up these stairs and that is incredible. I don't even know if we're supposed to be up here, but there's no signs or anything so they don't come up.
It's like a good place to go take a swim.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we can. The phone's getting it. So I'm recording with an iPhone pressed up against the binoculars right now.
Turn the brightness down a bit and it'll see it better.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. We have some friends joining us now. They found the secret spot too.
So I can borrow this to take a look?
Yeah, sure, for sure. Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
It was pity that stayed his hand.
but it now seemed more remote.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing? It looks like he's got red toes paint on his back. We'll name him Red Toes. Alright, Red Toes. Good night. Good morning.
Good morning.
Our buddy's right there.
The heck?
Hey, buddy. Red Toes, curious little fella. He's just watching us. Alright, let's get some breakfast going. It's a strange kind of beautiful out here. $15.
Oh.
We're gonna plant one of these sprouted coconuts that we brought back. Hopefully we get a nice good coconut tree here. All right, well, it's been a success out here in Lava Land. We've accomplished the goals that we set out to do. Now it's time to head home and bring that sprouted coconut to the rest of the family.
Oh my gosh.
So our family's currently living on the island of Maui. We just left Hilo, and we're currently on the island of Oahu for a layover. While we're waiting on our next plane, we're gonna go milk some goats.
Love you, Axel.
I do.
Gently rippling surface.
Yeah, it'll be a little easier. We'll go as quick as we can here. Thank you. All right, well, looks like we only spilled like half a cup here, so. The hoops you gotta jump through to get 6 gallons of raw goat milk in this country. Actually, I got an acai bowl here.
That's good.
All right, now let's head home and bring the raw milk and the sprouted coconut to the rest of the family. Excited about me bringing some rat soup back for you. So I got you 6 gallons of raw goat milk and stuff.
Oh, much preferred.
I missed you, Maple. You want to go on a walk? Of your dada, yeah. So this is our daughter Maple, and there's Cedar, a hummingbird in there somewhere.
We have a nest in here.
A dragon nest? Nice.
I'm getting hot coals.
Cheers.
So good.
So Trinity here uses the goat milk to make milk for this little one.
Mommy,
Yeah.
try to
It's a lot of work.
All right, it's a big rat. Just kidding. This is the sprouted coconut I brought back for you guys.
Daddy.
Hopefully it's good. Oh yeah, looks good. Here you go.
Put a little bit of
Some of that.
styrofoam.
It's good.
It's good?
That was cold.
You dip it in a little maple syrup, okay?
No, that's cool.
That is so good.
Save some for Axel.
The heck?
Isn't that good? Before we go, I want to say a quick thank you to Onyx Off-Road for sponsoring this video. We've used their Maps app for all of our off-road adventures over the past 2 years. Of all the downloadable off-road map systems, theirs was the only one with clear enough satellite imagery for me to distinguish coconut palms from other trees. So if you're trying to find a coconut grove to make your own rat soup, we highly recommend the Onyx Off-Road app. I'll put a link to it in the description down below. All right, everyone, remember, till next time, life's an adventure, and love is a key, and love is a who, and love loves you. We'll see you on the next adventure.